Public Libraries, and today I'm going to show you how to make this month's adult take and make craft kit, which is a gnome ornament for your tree. You can stop by the Columbus or Saluda Library at any point this month and pick up a free kit that comes with all of the supplies to make this activity at home. So let's get started. Before we make our gnome ornament, we're going to go through your take and make kit and make sure that all of the supplies that you need to complete this activity are in there and that you can identify them as you'll need them. All right. So the first thing that's in my bag is a template, and this is the template for the gnome's hat as well as the beard template. So there's the hat and then the template for the beard, and I'll show you how to put together that template in just a minute. You also have some felt that's going to be used for the gnome's hat. You have 2 buttons in your kit, some yarn to make your gnome, some twine for the ornament holder, and last but not least, the button nose for the gnome. So you may notice that he only has the nose and the 2 buttons that go on to the hat. Okay, I'm going to set all of these materials aside and show you how to work with your hat template and your beard template. For your beard template, you'll want to get a stiff piece of cardboard or paper. You can use a cereal box or you can use some cardboard that you have lying around the house, but we're going to cut out with scissors our beard template to be the same size as our cardboard. Once you have that done, then you can start wrapping your yarn around this template. So when you wrap your yarn, you're going to hold your yarn in place and just wrap around and around and around and around. And to get the gnome shape, we're going to make a tassel. So I'm going to show you how to make that tassel with some gray yarn so it's easier to see on film. I'm going to slide this yarn off of my template and use the gray yarn. You'll need to cut a length off to make the end of your tassel. This is what you'll tie your tassel with. And then you can start wrapping the yarn around to make the beard. You can use all of the yarn in your kit for this. Just make sure that you do cut off that length that I talked about because you will need that to tie your gnome off. This will give us a pretty good idea of how to make the tassel. So you want to slide your cardboard off and make sure that you keep that space from the cardboard inside because you'll feed your string through there and tie it off at the top just in a square double knot. Once you have the knot tied, you'll be able to take your scissors and go back and cut the bottom of the gnome's beard. And it will look like this nice little tassel shape. Find my longer pieces when you're done. So you'll want to shape your gnome, kind of even up the ends of his beard so he doesn't look too scraggly. And I'll do that. And there's the base of our gnome, which is essentially a tassel made out of yarn. So I'll set that over to the side, and now we're done with our beard template, so we can also set that to the side. And now we're going to work on our hat. So our hat template is this half of a circle, and that's all you need to get the shape of the hat. And the hat is a cone. So we're going to cut the template on a piece of felt and roll it up, and we're going to secure it with hot glue. So the point of your hat is going to be a cone shape, so you're going to take both ends of your half circle and roll them together. And this gives your gnome a hat shape. And like I said, you'll secure this with some hot glue, and then you can decorate it with the 2 buttons on top. After you get the hot glue on there, you'll be able to situate the hat on top of the gnome. So you'll use a couple of drops of hot glue just on the inside of your hat and feed the tassel inside so that the hot glue dries. And it doesn't need to go very far up inside of your gnome. Okay. If you want to use the ends of your tassel as a way to hang your ornament, remember to keep those 2 longer pieces. And once you have your hat, those 2 long pieces will come out of the top, and that's what you'll be using to tie off as an ornament holder for your tree. Okay. So with this shape, I now have the hat, the gnome, and I'm going to add with hot glue my 2 buttons and his little nose. And when you get done, you will have a beautiful gnome to hang on your Christmas tree.